All right, guys. So Hitler and Stalin are sitting at a bar. A patron walks up to the bar and asks the barman if that's Hitler or Stalin sitting over there. He says yes. The man walks over to Hitler and Stalin and asks, "What are they doing?" "We're planning the next World War," says Stalin. "We're going to kill 14 million Jews and one bike repairman," says Hitler. "Why the bike repairman?" the patron asks. Hitler says, "See? No one cares about the Jews." Let's get into it. Hit it.
Welcome to the OFO podcast, coming to you from some hellhole in America. Now here are your hosts, David, Ram, and James. Let the pain begin.
All right, welcome to the OFO podcast. Now with 53 more cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right and remember to go into the correct strip club. My name is David. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Sitting across from me is the ever potent and magnificent male Ram. How are you doing this week?
Doing great. Having a great week.
A great week. That's good to know. What about you, James? How are things going in the wonderful world of book sales?
Yeah, pretty good. Slightly questioning reality, but otherwise I'm fine.
But we are going to be watching a couple of movies. The little tid note, I didn't realize when I was doing the format for the movies we're watching this month. Yes, actually, The Running Man is part of it. So you already saw the new one. So you're already halfway through. So now you can go back and rewatch the original one. And we're going to rip that one a new asshole in a couple of weeks. Excuse me. Well, before we get into too much of this stuff, it's time for our sponsor. And shockingly, it's finally on there. It hasn't been on there in a while. Waking Wild Book 2 is actually number 1 this week. Congratulations, James.
Congratulations.
Yes. But, you know, Megaspace was on there last week, and I thought we'd go over some of the reviews.
Sure.
One was very interesting to me. It says, better than best. It's from that Your Messiah guy again. He does good reviews.
Apparently.
He says, "Holy hell, where do I start with a steaming pile of cosmic goodness? I picked up Megaspace Book 2 thinking it would be some fun, a space opera with big habitat. There you go. I can't even read today. Laser battles and maybe a captain going to Uranus with alien babes because, hey, harem light romance." I wrote this and I still don't know what the fuck I wrote. Sounded like a polite code for Captain Kirk gets his phaser wet in 0G. Boy, I was wrong. This book is like if someone had fed a teenager's wet dream into AI, mixed it with a bad acid trip on a derelict. Yeah, thank you. Cruise ship, and then let a horde of space zombies cream all over the pages. It's simply a masterpiece. I loved it.
It's like he read the book.
It's like, I mean, that's good reviews, and I think this Your Messiah guy, even though I just said it was me, is spot on, and I look forward to his next reviews. More popular books.
Oh boy.
Sounds like a real big fan.
I'm telling you,
An avid reader.
Of course, he's only doing it with one hand. So, but other than that, great job, James. You're enthralling the public.
Next time I actually buy it.
No, not until the audiobook comes out. I'll do what they say in Hollywood. I'll wait for the movie.
Right.
I'll wait for the movie.
Wait for the movie. We wait a while.
It's the beginning of the week. So, it's the beginning of the show as well. So it's time for the Twitter Files, everyone's favorite segment. Go ahead and hit the intro.
It's time for some weird shit on Twitter. It's time for the Twitter Files.
Alrighty, guys. So what we got here today. This is the cunt that got shot for trying to
Oh
run
my
over a
gosh.
fucking ICE agent.
Mm-hmm.
And James has told me this many, many times. White liberal women are running this country. And they are. They
Believe
actually, I believe, they released the body cam footage
Uh-huh.
of this cunt deciding to run over. And let's say here, we'll just speed it up a little bit.
You know, it'll be the same fight when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former
So there's the officer.
I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Gotta hate dykes. Sorry, I just don't like them.
They'll sit there and act tough, and they ain't.
You know what? You're right. She was just trying to get out of the way. This camera footage proved it to me.
Yep.
It's just playing over again.
And
That is ridiculous.
I even considered, because if you look from another angle, you see an officer walking up to her driver's side door. I even considered that maybe she was looking at him before she went forward, but that doesn't change a thing. She still hit the gas and went forward without seeing that there was an officer in front of her, if that were the case.
Yep.
So, you know, and I really don't think that was the case, to be honest.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's my philosophy.
That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already posted it multiple times. I have zero sympathy for her. I feel sorry for her kids.
Yes.
But
Any family she has, I feel for her.
But yeah, she fucked around. She found out. As I like throwing in music,
I'm Tampon Tim, the people's friend. Free tampons for all the men. Daycare's full of kids, well, kind of. But the money goes to my dear friends from Somalia. Hey, 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 hey. Fraud all day. Millions gone astray. Ghost kids, no one's there. Welcome to Tampon Tim's daycare. Tampons in the boys' room, that's my plan.
little known fact, we actually are starting a daycare. We'll talk about that next week.
Feeding our future, what a name. Empty buildings, still the same. Hey, hey, fraud all day. Billions gone astray.
Very catchy.
Yeah, it's very catchy. I've been listening to it all week.
Tampon Tim's daycare. Tampon Tim, Tampon Tim
Little known fact, because of all this bullshit that's going over in Minnesota, it was announced he is not running for re-election.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why.
He got booed off stage. It was,
Oh,
it
man.
was magnificent.
Oh, it was wonderful. I almost creamed. And that's the most sexual contact I've had in a very long time. Moving on. Let's see here. Minneapolis PD surrendered the city to rogue leftists. Yes, the PD is actually pulled out because they can't control it. That's just fucking ridiculous. This gentleman, Nick Soro, he was out there and basically he called 911 and after getting multiple death threats, and they pretended that they were going to head out there for 20 minutes. Then they told him they basically hung up on him. And then, let's see, it's a lot of shit. So not even like, I think this one actually asked if he was white. Yeah, here it is. First, the dispatcher promised they'd respond, asked me if I was white. What the fuck does that have to do about anything?
Yeah.
And then held me on the phone for 10 minutes, and then the call ended. Second one called back and gave me the runaround as the situation worsened. The third one calls me back and tells me to go fuck myself, essentially. Because, you know, when I'm calling law enforcement for people that are threatening to kill me, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear them tell me to go fuck myself.
These 911 dispatchers need to be locked up.
That's just fucking ridiculous. And you can see the video, people surrounding his ass and everything else. I'm glad he's okay, but still, that should have never happened to begin with. And here's another angle. I guess this is what you were talking about, James.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, where she's trying to get away from the one officer.
I mean,
that's
it
trying
looks
to,
like she's almost. To me, it almost looked like she tried to steer a little closer to make sure she clipped him or something. But that's just the way I look at it. It's
People were trying to say that the officer that was hit should have been able to see the tire. You cannot see the direction
No.
of a tire. From
they
that
they
angle.
did a reenactment of it, and they're like, no, you can't see the
Yeah.
tire from where he
well,
was.
you watch Crowder too, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I watched that the day they went out to the parking lot. And they
Yeah, I
tried
saw
it.
that too. But
And even a
just common
smaller
sense.
car, they went with like I think it was like a Honda Civic or something like that, just a regular sedan, and it's
You can't see
you
it.
still can't see it.
Yeah, no. If you've ever stood in front of a vehicle in that same area, you can tell you don't see the tire.
No.
Yeah, and then it happened so quick, like you wouldn't have.
Yeah, it's
You
less
wouldn't
than
be-
a second, right? Like
Well, the
1
thing is
second,
that dude was in something that was similar to that, but he was like the other officer that was at the window, and he actually got hooked and dragged.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't blame him. I would have
That's,
shot him too.
very disturbing.
Yes, it is. Mentioning a disturbing.
A young woman was removed from a Planet Fitness location after
Look
reporting
at the
what she
shadow, guys.
described
Look
as
at the shadow.
behavior inside the women's restroom. According to the woman, she is a paying member who entered the restroom and
It's a
noticed
guy.
unusual
It's not a
shadows and
woman.
movements coming from inside.
No,
the closed
they're talking about the
stall.
woman that
She believed
reported
the
him.
person inside was engaging in inappropriate behavior and felt uncomfortable. To protect herself, she recorded a short video as evidence and immediately notified gym staff. When staff arrived, the individual exited the stall and appeared to be a biological male. The person stated they were transgender and accused the woman of being disrespectful toward their gender identity. The woman says she expected.
God
staff
damn,
to
get your
focus on
air-
the behavior she
fucking
reported,
eyebrows
but
waxed.
instead,
Fucking hell.
employees accepted the individual's explanation. Rather than conducting a further review, staff asked the young woman to leave the gym. She says she was shocked that she was removed, despite being the one who reported the situation. The individual she reported was allowed to remain on the premises. The woman is now considering legal action against the gym, saying her safety concerns were dismissed. Many people saying they may cancel their memberships if similar situations continue to be handled this way.
Mhm.
If you were
I mean,
The guy was in there jerking off.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was in there jerking off, and they booted her.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed a trend. I don't hear about this a lot from other gyms. It's always Planet Fitness.
Their policies have clearly went in this direction.
Their policies are fucked up. I mean, even let's say, for example, he was in the correct changing room, the men's room, and someone caught him jerking off, I'd still want to boot him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to be doing that shit
You don't
in
do
there.
that yeah.
I mean, just because I roll one out in public doesn't mean that everyone else can.
Go
Gyms
home
are,
and do it.
yeah. Or at least your car, people. God. All right, let's see what else we got here. Colombian President Gustavo Petro was caught cheating on his wife with a transgender man in 2024. Huh. The married Colombian leader was caught holding hands on a date with a trans model, Linda Yeeps Panama. And that's him. I need to stay out of those countries. I'm just, at least over here in the States, you can tell they're guys. If I was half drunk, I'm not going there. All right. Submitted. Minneapolis Craigslist post in search of child actors for daycare site where funding was cruelly ripped away without cause. To hurry this state vetting process, we were looking to hire 20 child actors for 3 days while state is present on site. And yeah, this mysteriously disappeared. So I don't know if it was a joke someone put on. Pretty fucking funny. That would be something that we would do. In fact, we might actually wind up doing that.
It
So
was something that I considered. Remember last week I mentioned that, and now that this has come out publicly, you're going to see places suddenly bringing in a bunch of kids, and it will just be from local kids, from local Somalians that want to support. They're all probably getting kickbacks, but
there was a TV show I was watching or something, or it was a prank or something like that, and like they had this bus driver kick basically throwing a little child out of a bus, and they were being attacked. The child was being attacked, and the public rushed in and tried to stop the situation until they found out the child was a midget, an adult midget. That's kind of what I see here. If they can't find children, they're just going to hire
Yeah.
midgets.
I think I know the video you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I think that guy was trying to touch little girls on the bus. Little
Yeah.
midget. Yeah. Disgusting.
All right, what else do we got for
That's
this week?
sick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is funny. This is how you pull a prank. Man, damn it. Ah. Son of a bitch.
Seriously?
Everyone stay calm. Stay calm.
Wait, what?
Please move back. Yeah, move back. Move back. Move back. Move back. Move back. Everybody move back, you guys. Everybody. Don't touch that.
The birthday cake.
Move back. Just back. Charlie.
Yeah, don't
Charlie.
get out of the room or anything.
Yeah.
Right? If they really actually believed it was something.
Well, they just wanted to take as many people as they possibly were, you know?
Right? You would evacuate the room.
Should we leave?
Plus, I don't think they would be showing it on the TV.
Relax, okay? Relax. Where you are. Stay where you are. Stay calm. Stay calm. No, this is unbelievable.
Now, first of all, Real Bomb Squad would have like cut a small hole and inserted a camera in because the zipper could be fucking wired.
Stop listening.
Yeah.
Lisa, put your phone away. Okay, so what we have here. Stay calm. Everybody stay calm. You gotta stay calm. Okay, we got a buffer. Are you? Move back. Move back, sir. Move back. Move back. Okay, it hasn't been activated yet, so that's good.
Activate.
No, obviously. We're just doing that. Slowly, slowly, slowly.
I want to do something special.
Yeah, let's bring some dynamite in, you know?
I was just. This is so ridiculous.
The whole thing is clearly a joke.
Mm-hmm.
You're so getting an F.
Yeah. Right.
Sir, can you come to this side, please? Come over here. Okay.
I think they're all in on it.
Oh, yeah, they're all in on
These
it.
girls would be screaming, trying to get out the door.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Is it just me or does the professor look like he's on meth?
He does kind of look wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's going to sue for, undue stress.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit.
Plus, it is a felony to even have a hoax bomb.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I figured it would be.
Yeah, because if the people in that room, any of them, especially the professor, he believed it was real.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And-
unnecessary.
It's funny. I liked it. It
Funny,
was
yeah.
cute. I gotta enjoy, put on some actual cuteness on the show. It just can't all be this, which we're about to watch.
Excuse me. What kind of cookies do you have? Thank you.
So he's properly, correctly gendered.
Makes me not want a cookie now.
Gets mad.
I don't think I want to go to this place anymore. It's
Sound like
it's
it.
not okay, but it's also like I'm trying to take these things in stride a little bit more lately. I'm not happy about it. I don't like getting misgendered. Really.
Well, if you got a dick, I'm sorry, you're a guy.
You know what it is he was correctly gendered.
Yeah.
He wants the other person to affirm his pretend gender.
I think this might be the Karen episode. We have a lot of these. There we go.
Don't stop what?
You're zooming in and my shit's right there.
You're
I
what?
don't want you to hide my things.
What things?
The things that I'm working on.
What things is that? I can't see nothing.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I
You're
can.
zooming in on a legal office.
Yeah.
You zoomed in on me. I asked you to stop. Now he's here.
Oh, no, not him. Who's he? Everything all right?
Zoomed in on her. You would need an aerial view for that. That's a fat bitch.
Question, he was zooming in, and then I asked him to take me off camera, and he wouldn't. My stuff's right here. I don't want him zooming in on.
Here's what I'm working on. So here's the thing.
I just.
He's in public. He's allowed to report anything that's in view. Yes, ma'am.
I asked him to turn it off immediately.
If you're in public, he's allowed to report you as well.
And
Thank you, sir.
a law firm is in public.
It's in view in the public, yeah. So anything that's like saying that I'm not allowed to look in your windows, right? Right. So anything that's in view of the public, he's allowed to report.
Okay, you're harassing me. Please leave me alone.
You walked all the way across the street to come to me. I didn't harass you. I was walking down the street, ma'am.
You're following me because I was here not there.
That's the case, ma'am. No. Because he was over here before you were.
Right. I was over there, walked over here, now she follows me over here.
Here's the deal.
And the police officer actually doing his job. I love it. You gotta love it.
I know you don't like it, you don't have to like it, but it's you have the right to do so, right? Just like how you can on your phone, you can record it.
Right, you could.
But you can't.
It's your right. It's your right.
Record me.
Nice.
Now, I will say I've seen a lot of these kind of videos online, and they always go after the person that gets concerned, right? And I understand that, but it is suspicious activity to sit outside a business and record them.
I agree. It's
suspicious to
creepy
sit
if
outside
nothing
a home
else.
and do it. It's suspicious to walk inside a building and record the staff. Why is it suspicious? Because that's the kind of thing a person will do when they're casing a joint to rob it or looking for a target to kidnap. So people shouldn't be, insulted for noticing it and being concerned about it.
Exactly.
But at the same time, yes, it is your right to do it. So, both things can be true at the same time.
I agree, but I disagree. That's a fat bitch.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know why I need one on camera. It's just,
But it was across the street, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the whole thing, but it just looked like he was just recording the area, not necessarily her specifically, until she started walking towards him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to see the whole video to know.
Yeah, I couldn't find part 2 anywhere. I'm guessing it involved her eating a lot of Ho-Hos and Twinkies. Or maybe probably putting on gravy as sunblock. So...
just ruined gravy for you.
Just ruined gravy for you. All right, we got this nice little video. It's like, let's just watch it.
You all right?
Are you okay? Oh, I'm feeling better than ever.
You all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
Are you racist?
Am I what?
Stay here.
Are you racist? Am I racist?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a racist. Why do you ask that? Why is it that people who stand up for America and who want to protect our own borders, why are we always trying to be backed up with a racist thing? I'm standing here with a black man. If I was a racist, this is my brother right here. If I'm standing with him, how can I be a racist? Why would you ask that question? You asking him because he's white and you want to get away with this racist remark. Are you a racist?
No, I know.
So why is it that he a racist?
Do you like the Latin people? Do you like
Do
it?
you like them? Do you like them?
Yeah, I
Do you
like
like America?
Latin people.
Do you like America?
Yeah.
Then what's your problem? That's a dumb question to ask. You're asking that question so you can use it on your program to make him look like a racist.
Telemundo.
Because I'm black, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love America too, and I think these illegal aliens need to be shipped back to their country. So,
Yep, I agree.
Yes, sir.
That's just another example of the stupid media.
Yep.
This is funny.
Yes, my guy. Hello.
Dude's just getting released from prison. They thought he was getting rearrested.
Well, what's funny about that?
He'll be back there in a couple of weeks anyways. But,
at least like in Texas state prison, like let's say you go in originally for some sentence, right? And let's say you get like 3 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you end up doing things in prison that add time into your sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Legally, they have to release you after the initial 3 years, and then they actually take you on the bus and they drop you off. But then there's cops waiting for you, and they take you back and they process you again. And when I worked at the prison, they did that all the time.
Wow.
Why? What a big waste of time.
But it's funny. I'd get off on doing that. Like, you're free, man. What are you gonna do when you get out, man? Oh man, I'm gonna go meet my girl, and then I'm gonna get some fried chicken and some watermelon. Fuck.
You would think they could just do all of that in the facility where they could technically release you and arrest you all within the same room.
I know it's not.
But,
it might be just like a few states, like you said, Texas does that. But I know other states they just tack it on them, and that's it. They don't rearrest you. All right.
Yeah.
What else do we got?
I learned something new.
This one I found out earlier this week. Actually on my birthday, January 4th, which neither of you guys wished me a happy birthday, you fucking assholes.
I was waiting to see you in person. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Zoe Welsh, 57, she was killed in her home in Raleigh, North Carolina by Ryan Camacho, a felon with over 20 prior arrests. 1 month ago, he was ruled unfit for trial, but yet he was walking around.
It's really sad.
Yeah. He looks like he did a lot of meth.
Right? Unfit for trial should not mean be released.
No.
It just,
Well, he committed like 15 murders, but, he's unfit to trial, so he's free to go. All right. This one is pretty damn funny. This is someone poking fun at fucking...
Hi, guys. So we have huge news for today's
Guess
show.
who? Candace Owens.
Our team discovered Israel is luring you in to think it's Islam. This makes no sense. Name, daycare, fraud.
she has gone
ESP.
nuts.
This makes no sense. Daycare fraud. Say science self. But wait, there is more. Look at this. Daycare fraud. They say it's Islam. Daycare, kids, bad. It's Israel. They want you chasing labels, not the scam. This is obviously Israel. That does it for today's show. Tune in tomorrow for solid proof my friend told me about that Israel is behind this scam. I'm Candace Owens. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Gosh, these people are so stupid. They'll believe anything.
Yep.
Hi.
It's true.
I just do not like Candace Owens. I mean, I've never liked her because I saw her back in the 2015, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Very big Democrat. And then everything started switching over to Republican. She switched sides. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then, no, she's a grifter.
Yeah.
That's all she is. She goes wherever she can make money.
Yeah, that's what it turned out to be. I did kind of like her in the beginning. I'll be honest about that. But then I started seeing little things that just kind of started, I don't know, like little warning signs. It's like something's not right about her. And then I kind of lost interest. And then all of a sudden, within a year or whatever, she completely lost it. So it was. That's when everybody else noticed. That's when she was canned by Daily Wire and all them. But yeah, I mean, there is one black chick that was kind of the same thing. She was, I will say, not in the same way as her. I actually really like this girl. Amala Ekanobi or something like that. She was raised into the left and all the, she would do all the rallies and do all that stuff. And she uses that to get people from the left to come to the right, because she learned just how wrong and dangerous in the tactics they used. But she's not like her. She doesn't play those games.
No, people really shouldn't. I don't like grifters. I mean, it's fine to get to a point where someone actually legitimately changes your mind on shit. And I'm more power to them. Mm-hmm. But the fact that she just does it for money, she doesn't believe half of this shit. Yeah. So
the one I was talking about is the thing. I think she had like her mom was white, or black, dad was black, or vice versa. I can't remember which. And then when you're in
she's a mutt.
Left,
got it.
They're constantly saying how evil white people are, and she's saying so what? My white half is evil.
Yes, we must cut you in half.
Is evil because they're and that kind of started waking her up to realizing that they were really not okay. They were terrible people, trying to demonize an entire race of people just because they're a target. I mean, it's a part of the Marxist.
It's a bunch of bullshit. But what do you do? That was still funny though.
It was.
Here's coloring books are fun.
What the fuck? Oh man.
It's supposed to be Shrek.
Yeah.
And
took me a second to figure that out, but then I was like, okay, yeah.
I like this dude's channel. I do subscribe to him. I laughed. So yeah, he posts some pretty funny memes. Now this one is funny. These are the new 2026 COVID symptoms.
Sneezing fire. How does that even work? Flash paper?
I don't know. I'm guessing so.
Yeah. Some sort of flash paper.
People will be questioning whether or not they actually saw that.
That dude kind of looks like that actor that's in everything. The dude that was from. The only thing I remember him from right now is Shooter, and he was that dude in the van
Ant-Man.
for the Ant-Man movies. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Funny how body positivity died as soon as Ozempic hit the shelves.
Mm-hmm.
No shit. I haven't heard anything about that.
Well, I mean, a lot of those people died. If you ever seen those body positivity
The YouTubers?
Influencers?
Oh, man, they're fucking. A lot of them have died.
A shit ton of them have died, and they were all really young, like late 20s, early 30s.
Stuffing their face all day long for the camera.
Hey, I'm not a slim and trim guy. We all can't look like you, Ram. We can't have all the muscles and stuff. Although,
Sure.
as I showed you guys, the commercial that will be, we're starting another business. It will be, we'll be announcing it in February because it's the month of love. We do look really good in banana hammocks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We look wonderful.
Fantastic. And we didn't need Ozempic.
No, we didn't. But yeah, I think this is fucked up because both of these assholes were very like, so I'm big, it's not a big deal. And as soon as they found something to make them lose weight, they did it. So obviously they're full of shit. Go figure.
Just wait till the health issues with Ozempic come around.
I actually looked it up. Like how much it costs without insurance for like a month supply. It's like $145. Don't know. Now, if they can get me something that I can inject in my body to make things bigger, I would be okay. I might subscribe. $145 a month would be a steal.
That's the $1 trillion business.
You would hope that once it got bigger, it wouldn't shrink again after. Yeah.
Well, I got rubber bands. I think I got a cock ring in my wallet. All right, let's see what else we got here. This one is fucking hilarious, guys.
Because my wife is giving birth to my son. I was wondering if there are any mothers here who are giving birth to babies and there isn't a father.
A lot.
Thank God. That's excellent. Hey, hon. I'm trying to get out of a speeding ticket. Just play along until he leaves.
You're late.
He's gonna still be there. I knew it.
The cop doesn't age. So it's very impressive to me.
And apparently he's abandoned his job. Spent his entire time watching this guy.
I'll let you off with a warning.
I love that. I thought that was so funny.
Impressive.
I know you guys are bird watchers, but the Venezuelan national bird.
I like it. It's good.
This is short but funny.
I'm in snowy Minnesota today, stopping by a daycare called Little Pirates. Come explore with me. It's so quiet in here. Where are all the little pirates? Hi there, just visiting. Are the kids napping? Got it. That's a lot of cash for a daycare. Oh, I don't want to be. I'm in snowy Minnesota today, stopping by a daycare.
These things just don't get old. I'm fucking like, it's wonderful.
That's something I was thinking when that guy went around and he was knocking on all those places. He should have brought a woman with him.
Why?
Because people
concubine?
No, because people will be more open to women. Just automatically the guard drops.
Nah.
So or just had a woman go and do it, just her.
That would make if they were run by other people maybe, but Somalians treat women like shit. So
yeah, but most of the people there will be women.
Yeah, true.
So yeah.
I figure we need some levity real fast. So here is nothing is funnier than watching a kid cuss.
No, it's not a burger. Don't call it.
Come on. Can I bring him into your house?
No, you're gonna leave him in here.
No, you're gonna cook him. I can't go to bed. I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
Scared back puppies.
Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. What'd he do?
He died for sins.
No, that
I want to be crying.
What's mommy's name?
Mommy.
Well, she's black, so you know.
Cheese.
I can't say cheese on bacon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lettuce.
Lettuce. What'd you make?
Ugh, well, that's
See
terrible.
you next time.
That was good.
Wow.
Did you understand me? That's not funny. Mom, that's not really funny. Mom, do you understand me?
Yes.
Hey, that wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice. Can I do it to you? Fuck off, fat pig. Fuck off.
Excuse me?
Fuck off.
Excuse me?
Fuck off.
Who's on this candle?
Dumbledore.
Happy birthday!
She like
No,
this.
she don't.
Mom,
I'm
shut
gonna
up.
put that on it. Ooh, you ain't sorry.
Oh. I love that. I try to include some good humor on some of these.
Wholesome.
Yes, very wholesome. Let's see what we got here.
Hi, it's 9:58. Can I still order? Oh yeah, of course. What can I get? Can I have 2 large cheese pizzas, please? Yeah, of course. 10 veggie pockets. And 3 buffalo mac and cheese pizzas. 3 buffalo mac and cheese pizzas. Anything else, please? Can I have 10 mozzarella sticks and some Papa Bites, please? 10 mozzarella sticks and some Papa Bites. That'll do it. It's gonna be about 10 to 15 minutes away.
So good.
I worked at Domino's when I was younger, and yeah, like right at that, we always get like someone calling like the last 5 minutes after we've already cleaned everything. It's right, we're ready to go. So we found like shortcuts how to get around it. Well, like instead of like doing the dough on the metal things, the metal tables that we had there, we just grabbed one of the dough boxes and we just put it in there, and that way we do it, and so we didn't get cornmeal everywhere all over again. So we found tricks, or we would just straight out lie. Like, unfortunately, we don't have any dough right now. All we have is the thick crust, because the thick crust was back in the day was already pre-made.
Yeah.
So we just threw the toppings on it and everything like that. So, and we made more money because we upcharged them for that. So.
Nice.
Yeah, fun times. Let's see here. What do we got next?
Now, a lot of people new to concealed carry always ask me, aren't you scared of shooting your dick off when appendix carrying? Absolutely not. I'm Asian. There's nothing there to begin with. I'm genetically made for this. Now, a lot of people...
little self-deprecating humor.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
You can't laugh at yourself. You know?
Yeah. My daughter is upstairs playing Ouija.
Good job. That's great.
I'll tell you, man, I'm surprised my daughter loves me, because so many pranks I pulled on her when she was younger. It was like, wow. This is a good one. I'm gonna have to start using this.
Nice save.
Nice save. This is the last one for the Twitter files this week, and it's a good one. Cops fucking around.
I'm going set the fucking tail. I'm doing my best.
Damn. I got him. She carried me. Sorry, Jackie, would you please go?
Did what?
Having too much fun. Thank you all for coming on. We're almost there. Almost at the end. I wanted this to be a 2-minute parade. Just couldn't keep up.
What are you doing?
What did you order? Number 10. Big Mac.
He's trying to catch a pig.
Oh, no, he got it. He got it.
Nice.
And that is all for the Twitter files this week. It was very entertaining.
That was good.
Yeah, it was a good Twitter files this week. All right, guys. Well, it's time for the question of the week. And this week, we're actually, as I alluded to last week, our first animated film. Very popular. I think it will be anyways. So please enjoy the movie trailer for Friday the 13th, Part 13, Joe Biden's Revenge. Hit it.
In a world where horrors truly do exist, the OFO crew must fight to save their lives from one of the worst things ever, Joe Biden. Coming this summer, get ready for yet another fucking sequel in Friday the 13th, Part 13, Joe Biden's Revenge. From the OFO podcast, watch David, Ram, and James run through the forest in an attempt not to get totally fucked. I mean, just look at David laying on the ground while old Joe eats an ice cream cone. Scary shit. But what about a seasoned combat vet like James? He'll surely stop him. Why did he think throwing a compass would hurt him? I mean, really, who throws a compass? And now he's dead. Friday the 13th, Part 13, Joe Biden's Revenge. With Ram the only one left, he reaches into his heart of hearts to make the ultimate sacrifice, giving old Joe what he really needs, a big old loving hug. If you see one movie this summer, make sure it's this one. Run to your local theater for Friday the 13th, Part 13, Joe Biden's Revenge.
All right, so, I mean, Ram, I just want to say, if I'm ever trapped, and there's a serial killer, I'm going to make sure you're with me because you show all kinds of love.
Yeah. I mean, you got to work with what you got.
Yeah, that's true. All right, question of the week. If you had 25 hours in a day, how would you spend the extra hour?
Sleeping or masturbating.
Both.
Sleep masturbating.
Sleep masturbating.
You don't gotta masturbate.
Cram that. Gotta use up.
You gotta
use your time wisely.
What about you, James?
Honestly, sleeping.
Sleeping?
I wanted to say, like, I'd go to the gym or I'd exercise. I might write. I mean, you know, that
jerking off is exercise.
That could happen too. But sleeping would be the most likely result.
Most likely, okay.
Or
same
somewhere
thing.
in between.
I think the same. I think that would probably be the best thing to do.
Maybe another half hour of writing and a half hour of extra sleep, because you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ram, jerking off and sleep. That's where I'm going. I think that's why I'm a little pent up lately. I need my 25th hour. All right, guys. Well, it is time for the movie review, and movies plural. So, as you know, we are in the month of January, so it is old versus new. So go ahead and hit that trailer.
Old versus new, the battle rages on. Voices of the past harmonize with the dawn. Embrace the chaos.
All right, guys. So the movies I force-fed these motherfuckers to watch this time was Total Recall and Total Recall. First one was in 1990 when a man goes to a virtual vacation, memories planted into his mind. He wanted a trip to Mars. An unexpectedly and harrowing series of unfortunate events force him to go to the planet for real. Or is he? Ooh. And then there's the 2012 one, which I'll talk about in a minute. Factory worker Douglas Quaid begins to suspect that he's a spy after visiting Recall, a company that provides its clients with implanted fake memories of a life they would like to have led. And it goes wrong and finds himself on the run. First one's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's still confusing.
Agreed.
Because
there's a lot of stuff that they don't explain.
No.
Like, you got to either read into the lore or figure it out when you're older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it is very confusing. I didn't really understand it when I was a kid. I thought the remake made a lot more sense until it's like, no, the first one makes more sense still.
Mm-hmm.
The original one.
Yeah. The second one for me, I actually liked. I thought it was a good action flick. My only problem with it is they started it off with the action scene.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like the first one where it was they started out with like they were on Mars and his mask breaks. Doesn't happen anywhere in the movie like that. There's not a scene like that in the movies. The movie. But this one, it made me believe like, okay, so it really is real. My suspicion for like, oh, maybe it's not, maybe it is. No, straight out, he was a spy.
I thought they both started off exactly the same, where he's having nightmares where he's on
Yeah,
Mars.
they're having nightmares. My problem with it is in the first one, that scene never happened again, and the remake of it was just full blown action shit like that, and then it basically happened again, and it led into like the story later on. That part in the first one never happened, so it could be an actual dream,
right? Yeah, well, yeah. In the first one, they also spent more time showing the relationship between him and his fake wife.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we got to know her a little bit, and you want to trust her or whatever originally.
Yeah.
Whereas in the remake, basically she was sleeping when he got home.
Yeah, she never had sex with him either. Because notice every time they sound like they were going to get down or something like that, something happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or, oh, I had a long shift, I'm going to sleep. He basically has my sex life. It's non-existent. I feel bad for the guy. There is some good nudity. I did like the remake where they brought back the 3-titted boob. Yeah. I love the 3 tits.
That was iconic. They had to.
Yeah, they had to. I'm surprised Arnold didn't do like a cameo or something.
I know, right?
On this.
A cameo would have been perfect.
I like I said, if the second one was good, I liked it. It was action filled. There were some really good scenes in there.
Was he governor at the time when they did the remake or no? That's probably why he didn't do it.
I don't know. I don't think he was. But yeah, I think he's been out of office since early 2000s, and the remake came out in 2012. So
probably, yeah.
I don't know. Other than the 3 tits, I mean, there really wasn't any nudity in either of them, minus that. So my nudity rating is a 3, 1 for each boob.
I like that.
I'll go with that.
I'll rate it 3.5.
3.5.
The midget was hot.
The midget hot. The first one, I mean, I like short girls. Approved. Short girl approved.
Yep.
What do you got? What do you compare? Was there any like scenes or anything like that in the movie that really stood out to you guys?
There was a lot. Overall, generally, I'll go first. The second one was a good action flick.
Yeah,
and they did the whole cybernetic kind of thing really well. Right. I can see now where Cyberpunk 2077 got some of its scenes because they're literally just straight off ripped off from that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was a good general action flick. I don't think it did nearly as well on building the story. I didn't care that this place was going to be invaded because they never spent any time getting us to know or care about the place, like they did in the first one, where you got to care about the mutants and the people in the colony and whatever. right?
Sorry about that.
Right. So, we got to care about the main character a little bit. Obviously, didn't get any attachment to his undercover wife because she was asleep when he came home from work, and then he goes off to the bar and everything starts. Right.
Yeah.
So I had no care that she ended up being, betraying him, if you will. Whereas in the first one we get, it's Sharon Stone, right? Wasn't it?
In the original.
In the original, right?
Yeah.
We got to have some interaction with it. They showed chemistry. She was seductive with him. She was, close. So, you could feel that, okay, the betrayal when he realizes, when she turns on him.
Yeah, they actually set up good character development.
Right? There was a lot more better character development, I think, in the first one. Like I said, second one, great action. First one, better character development. First one, they had a couple of scenes that, of course, people complained about this for years. The whole, when they're outside and their faces are all getting all weird. And
I fucking love that.
It was memorable.
It was memorable. It was memorable. I thought they overdid it. The scene went on too long. He would have been dead or had serious trauma from that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the fake mask thing, or the fat woman mask, way overdone. But
that was iconic.
It was iconic, but it was way overdone. I was thinking, yeah, whatever. The remake, the hologram was a better idea. But then I always thought, well, if it's a hologram, then why would it malfunction? Wouldn't it just follow your facial movements and your words? You wouldn't have the hologram trying to speak for you. It would just change your voice. But that's because we have modern technology, minus the hologram, that could do all of that other stuff.
Yeah.
So you kind of compare that. But other than, and I didn't care about the bad guy. I didn't care about the mutant or whoever the guy that was leading the resistance.
Oh, in the remake?
Yeah, in the remake.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball on that because he died.
He was just a dude, and he wasn't. There was nothing special about him. They hooked the main character up to a computer system or whatever. I don't know what he was even trying to do, to be honest. And then, all of a sudden the whole place gets raided. I'm like, okay. And then this goes with both. For original and remake. Okay, so he was supposed to infiltrate the rebels, right? In both instances, and then suddenly he's, got a fake wife, and he's got all these people watching and stuff like that, and they really make it seem like, even in the background, and make it seem like they were trying to watch him to make sure that he didn't spill beans or tell anybody anything, right? And it seemed like that in both cases. And then when he goes to Total Recall, or goes to Recall in the first one, of course, he actually goes through the process, freaks out, and escapes. Whereas in the remake, they never even began the process.
They did. They actually did. They were injecting him with those drugs, and you watch the cameras. It was right about to hit the bloodstream, and that's when all the shit went down. So,
but he's not the one that freaked out and caused it. It was suddenly the place was raided by all these police. So just by the fact that he went there, it triggered this attack. So that I thought was done prematurely. It didn't give an opportunity to, show which is real, like you said in the first one, which is real.
Yeah. Plus, in the remake, the Recall with a K, like that didn't make any sense. Like, oh, you can't actually be a spy in real life. It's gonna fuck everything up. Like, that was a dumb plot hole thing that they threw in there for no fucking reason.
I would have thought that would have been done.
But like as far as the technology and the hologram malfunctioning, I don't think they ever explain it, but they kind of hint at it that all the stuff that he's using as a spy is like experimental technology. That's why he pulls the phone out of his hand, and the drug addict is like, "Where the hell did you get that? Where can I get one of those?" Stuff like that. Like that's not a common thing that people have.
Certainly.
I did like the callback though with that hologram sequence for before him there was that chick in the red hair that looked like the makeup from the first one. I like that callback.
And she also says she's there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was pretty sweet.
I thought that was too. It was
the red herring.
It was really well done.
What about you, Rem? Did you think anything that stood out, or did it make sense between the two?
So,
or did he fucking get nailed at all?
A lot of the stuff, like James is 100% correct. Like I agree with all the steps that he just mentioned. the stuff that you kind of have to figure out on your own, like for the original one, because I didn't really care about the remake. It was good action, but it was poorly done. Is that he was sent in by Cohagen to infiltrate the rebels, and he ends up meeting the prostitute Melina.
Yeah.
And apparently she's so good in bed that he's like, I am fighting for the wrong side. I have to switch sides now.
I'm in agreement. And some good pussy will make you change.
Right. And so they find out and they erase his memory. I don't know why. That appears to be the order that took place, even though there's like a small plot hole that says that they erased his memory so he could go in and infiltrate the rebels fresh, even though there was like 6 weeks, there was no push for him to go join the rebels.
It didn't make any sense.
That didn't make any sense. And that they stranded him on Earth, and that part didn't make sense either. But so like the wife was there to keep an eye on him for no fucking reason. And then the best friend also gets a job where he's working at to keep an eye on him. The fake best friend who's also an agent. Like that didn't make any sense.
No.
But like the whole point is that this guy Cohagen is in charge of Mars, right? And he's in control because he controls the oxygen supply to the people because there's no atmosphere on Mars. And what the background story is that you're supposed to figure out on your own is that there was aliens and they had an atmosphere and it was habitable, but they knew that it was going to be destroyed in the future. It was going to, at some point, they were going to need to replenish the oxygen by melting the core of Mars that was all ice, and it would release all the oxygen and create the atmosphere. And they ended up dying long before that ever happened, so they just left a device for whoever came after them. That's the part you're supposed to figure out on your own.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you.
Yeah, but they leave it ambiguous. And I actually, at least with the first one, I think it was more interesting, put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
The remake, on the other hand, for me, it was just like, oh, there's robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the robots
I was
were
like, oh, there's robots.
And they kept mentioning invading the colony. What colony?
I think it was Australia
or something
I
like
didn't
that.
even understand what colony they were talking about. You know, at
The
first I thought,
workers'
are
colony.
they talking about a Mars colony? I don't know. Because there was a point when they were in space, or it looked like they were in space. I don't know what the hell's going on.
The first one is confusing. You have to really watch it. The second one's even more confusing. And like I said, good action flick. Probably never going to watch it again.
Yeah.
It
was the first one was good. I really liked it. The second one was good action wise.
It's pure Arnold nostalgia.
That's
sir.
it.
See you at the party, Richter. You know, it's fucking great. I love his one-liners. They just make just make the movie awesome. So let's move on. Star rating for both, and which one do you prefer? Go ahead. Obviously, after talking, I think we already know.
I prefer the original. I give it a 4.5.
Okay.
And then the remake, I give it a 3.
I think I'm probably in the same line as Ram on this one.
I'd say the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
action was great in the second one, but it was lacking in so many other areas.
And just
they had great ideas for the remake, but it was poor execution.
To me personally, I think it would be like I like how they sort of followed the original blueprint of the first movie, but I would have changed some things, like the wife actually being his wife, and she gets like murdered or something like that at the beginning of that would be like wow, or something like, or like find out like. Introduce like a mother character and find out she's actually the spy. Like he thinks it's his mom. Just like balls out, like what the fuck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I did like all the little comebacks, the three boobs. All right, well, that's our opinion of the Total Recall movies. Next week, I'm gonna get a little spoiler. We're gonna be watching Carrie, the original and then the remake.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to be watching next week. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
I haven't seen that in ages.
Yeah, I haven't either. The only thing I remember is Sissy Spacek fucking buck naked in the shower at the beginning of the movie. So, and then throwing tampons at her. All right, Ram, it's time for your little segment to humor me, to make me feel alive. Hit his intro for Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ram's rod is about to pen
Go ahead, Red.
All right, number 1. The mostly peaceful protests on Mars where only 80 unarmed people were shot and killed. Number 2. I'm positive everybody on this podcast would have also chosen a sleazy woman given all the other options.
Damn Skippy.
Number 3. What is the etiquette for using somebody else as a human shield? Because that guy got shot the fuck up on the escalator. Jeez. Number 4. That explosion was much bigger than I expected, and there's a high likelihood that that's what's going to be on my tombstone.
I agree.
Mhm. Number 5. That's like the 4th time that she kicks him right square in the balls. That's like her signature move or something. I'd invest in an athletic cup at least. Number 6. Benny sounds like every fat black ghetto lady. I got 5 kids to feed. Number 7. Not the chick with 3 tits, please.
Oh, man. I cried.
Number 8. These fucking aliens didn't leave any instructions to the super simple one-step world-saving device. Number 9. If only there were more women that were so good in bed that they could end government corruption. And number 10. That midget hooker had more screen time than most of the bad guys.
Yeah, I agree. And those are Rams top 10 out of content spots. Always entertaining, slowly becoming my favorite part of the show.
Yes,
it's only been
I love it.
Damn near a year. All right, guys. Well, it's not Christmas, so we're going into douchebag of the week. So go ahead and hit the fucking intro for that. All right. So the douchebag of the week is a group set of idiots who are complaining and saying we kidnapped a drug lord cartel member, well, leader actually, Maduro, I believe that's how you say his name.
Maduro.
And yeah,
And his wife.
And his wife. Well, I mean, they people should be celebrating this because all I hear is you're separating children and their families when you're deporting people. Well, hey, Trump kept them together. Yeah, I know.
About him and his wife.
Yeah. So this is actually Venezuelan freedom fighter Maria Corona. Doubles down, dedicates her Nobel Peace Prize straight to Donald Trump. I dedicated to Trump the second I won it. If I thought he deserved it back in October, imagine now after he crushed him. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, the people that are actually from Venezuela, they're fucking happy as shit. They're happy, and everyone's pissed over here. Why? Yeah. I mean, it would be different if, like,
because Trump did it.
Yeah, because Trump did it.
I think the Biden administration...
They put a $25 million bounty on his head.
Exactly. And now that Trump actually does it, everybody's pissed off. Well, not everybody. The liberals are pissed off.
Oh, yeah. And Trump did make an announcement over this.
Hola, amigos. Yo soy su nuevo presidente, el señor Donaldo J. Trumpo. Your ex-presidente, el señor Maduro, is no longer your presidente. He kept talking shit, and fucking around, though, and he ultimately found
Down,
out.
though.
Anyway, we're going to make Venezuela grande again. Mucho grande. El bigger y el better than ever before. We're going to drill, baby drill. We're going to have a big, beautiful fiesta. All the tacos you want. Mucho mariachi, sexy mamacitas, and delicious margaritas. And President Trumpo is going to be el DJ, okay? Muchas gracias, muchachos. Y let's make El Venezuela grande again. Arriba El Venezuela, amigos.
That's good.
I really love this dude's channel. He's got another video on there. I might play it next week, but like Trump's dressed up like a fucking Roman emperor. It's funny as shit.
But like, what happened to all the No Kings protests?
No shit.
Now they're like, yes, kings. Now they want dictators. I don't understand.
It's the same thing with that Ozeptic bullshit. They're all body positivity, and then they start getting slim. Like, oh no, we're fine.
I don't understand. That guy was he was terrible. He lost the election. From what I understand, he lost the election in Venezuela in 23.
Something like that, yeah.
And then he's like, well, I'm not going to give him my power. And then he put out an arrest warrant for the guy that beat him. And that guy had to flee the country for fear of his life. And like, well,
there's videos of literally when they were all supposed to go and vote that day, all of them were locked. they wouldn't let anyone into the where they can go vote or anything like that because he was just like, I'm gonna win.
You see that is actually what happens with democratic socialism. You vote it in, and then they will not leave.
Nope. They will not. And things are bad when John Fetterman is fucking making sense. We all Democrats years ago wanted him eliminated. Why have a $25 million bounty, basically, if we didn't want him gone? Because Trump bad.
Yeah, he's actually right.
I mean, it's... here we go. Here's a little video.
Oh, my gosh.
Kind of want a Big Mac now. Well, at least he's giving him some, honest work. So, yeah, I'm telling you, it's just, the memes are just fucking hilarious. And this one made my head explode a little bit.
Trump for Maduro.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think Trump, I think Maduro was democratically elected.
Probably, yeah. Sure.
More than likely, yes, of course.
If there's a Nicolas Maduro out here who's going to bring us to revolution, I will support that movement.
I would rather have a bus driver in charge than a billionaire.
This dude is high as fuck.
Let's put it that way.
Nicolas Maduro could come and be our president? Oh, any day. Any day. Look, all the check marks are there. He's not white. Okay, he's a minority. Okay. He looks a little too much like Saddam Hussein, though.
Okay.
Trade Trump for Maduro.
I have a fucking headache now because that was like a bunch of stupidity thrown out all at once.
So a lot of these people, specifically the ones on this video, have been exposed as paid protesters. They don't even know why they're there. They're just collecting a check.
Yeah. In fact, there was a video I saw. I didn't put it on the show, but they said the quiet part out loud. And dudes I said, "Why are you protesting? Well, why don't you go to job? Why don't you go and get paid?" And basically, she yells like, "I am getting paid for being here." And then shuts up like, "Oh fuck."
I need to look it back up again, but a lot of this has been traced to a specific individual that's funding several organizations that are directly
Soros.
involved. Oh, him, but there's also another guy. I want to look it up so I can get it next. Maybe mention it next time.
It could be one of your takeaways, sir. And this one, I just fucking love her.
Not from Venezuela, you better shut the fuck up. I've seen a lot of videos of gringos trying to explain Venezuela to Venezuelans. You don't even know the difference between Venezuela and Mexico. You can't even point a Venezuela in a fucking map. You don't know what is to live in starvation. You never saw a family member dying because you didn't have the medication, while the members of the Chavismo are walking with Rolex in their hand. Do you want to know how many people died trying to come to America, going through a jungle? Do you want to know how many women were raped there? We are 8 million of Venezuelans who have left Venezuela. You don't know what is to live like that. You are too freaking busy eating your Starbucks with almond milk, you motherfucker. I have a question for you guys. Where were you when they were killing us? Where were you when they were killing students? Students who didn't have any weapon. You were too freaking busy drinking your Starbucks with oat milk. So you better shut the fuck up and take Venezuela out of your filthy mouth.
Yeah, agreed.
As she said, motherfucker, repeatedly, she's talking about filthy mouth. But still, she is 100% right.
They were out there protesting Trump and MAGA and conservatives in general and praising Maduro. And who was the socialist president before Maduro? Down there, I can't remember. He was the one that was actually elected in. And then after that, it all became fake. The guy died or something like that. And then
I don't know.
He was the one that they actually elected, and then he became a dictator too.
So, this one was posted by James Woods. Awesome actor, and his presence on X is fucking immaculate. But this was actually a clip from what the White House posted. Come get me. And I gotta mute because they're playing Big E on there. But yeah, it basically just said, "Yeah, come and get me, and okay, well, fine.
Come and get me, you fucking coward." It took us 3 hours to get him.
I thought it was amazing that a lot of people won't realize this, that almost everybody that died that was protecting him were all from Colombia.
Yeah.
They weren't even his own people because they couldn't trust their own people.
I think it says Hugo Chavez was elected before Maduro.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, he was the one. He was the one that all the actors were out there praising and saying, "Oh, this is so wonderful. They're going to actually have socialism and all that nonsense." All the leftists were out there praising that nonsense.
Well, mentioning of which, this is everyone celebrating and cheering. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I don't know why people are fucking complaining and bitching. It's just because of Trump.
If you were getting paid that much, you'd be out there collecting a paycheck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hopefully, there is an actual change in government, from what I understand, because it became more of an oligarchy as opposed to just a pure dictatorship. Because all the people that were there, that were in government, from the first guy, were still in power under Maduro.
Yeah.
So, and they would all make those decisions together. So, from my understanding, Trump has basically offered them immunity. Which is how you do that kind of thing.
Yeah, I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Immunity, just get out and then have free and fair elections. The people can then rebuild their government. They used to be a prosperous and wonderful nation, and then socialism destroyed them.
Yep. There's a video here about them capturing Maduro. If I send it to the group, can you put it up on there or no?
No, but you send it to me, I can show it next week.
All right, cool. It talks about how easy it was for America to capture him, and like they stood no chance. That 20 guys went in and killed hundreds of bodyguards and stuff.
I'm glad we did it. And then we got this gentleman right here. He said, I saw friends eat dogs to survive. I don't understand how they defend a dictator who has the biggest torture center in Latin America. Not just like a torture room, a center. So you walk in, you sit in the lobby, maybe have a cup of coffee, and then they take you back and they shove pokers up your ass.
They shove chilies up your butthole.
What kind of chilies? Because I do like their cheesecakes. A woman whose older brother was killed in Venezuela starts bawling. Thanks, President Trump, for capturing Nicolas Maduro. So many years waiting for this, she said, Miami, Florida. We've been here for 8 years now because they killed our older brother. They kidnapped my brothers. Thank God for all this because it was hard.
Yeah, like people that are protesting, they don't realize how bad it was. Their money was worth nothing.
No.
Nothing. Literally nothing. People from Venezuela were playing this game called RuneScape. It's a really old game. And they were farming.
I know Brandon plays it all the time.
They're farming gold on there and selling it, which is against the terms of service, but they were selling it online to make money. And they were earning like $100 a month maybe, when normally they would be making like $5 to $10 a month and trying to survive off that. At least it's something. But the lengths that they had to go to just to get by playing a video game, illegally selling in-game stuff for real life money.
I mean, sometimes the shit just happens.
And then,
but
once again, the Democrats are on the wrong side of reality.
Yeah, exactly. And
they don't even know what reality is.
Like your family is starving to the point where you have to start eating cats and dogs. Like that's bad. And these people need to shut the hell up. And I don't know. If they don't quit, lobotomize them or send them to those torture camps in Venezuela.
Hey, they're not camps.
That's what they want.
They're centers.
Send them to the torture centers. Yeah. That's what they're protesting for.
I think I have now a really good idea for a new business venture for us.
Kidnapping protesters.
The OFO Torture Center. Maybe we'll talk about that later.
Torture Center and Spa.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, it's just all kind of nuts. I mean, only left nut jobs would celebrate the capture of a fucking murderer drug cartel leader. It makes no sense. They're all fucking douchebags. All this bullshit it's giving me a headache. It's giving me an extremely bad headache. I need it to go away.
Somewhere?
I needed it to be taken away. I needed it to be taken away. And thankfully James is here to take it away. So hit his intro for James's takeaways.
James takeaways. Hear his voice resound in the heart of a moment. Wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every laugh's a
All right, James,
All
take
right.
it away.
Well, let's talk about something that matters beyond clicks.
Porn.
Yes, that too. In recent years, we've seen horrific crimes committed by individuals who cross the border illegally. Laken Riley, a 22-year-old nursing student, was murdered by a man who entered illegally and was released instead of deported. 12-year-old Jocelyn Mengare, I cannot pronounce that correctly, and I apologize.
Have you listened to me speak, sir? I can pronounce like half the people's names.
Jocelyn.
Was sexually assaulted, I'm going to say it that way, and strangled by 2 Venezuelan nationals who crossed without inspection. Rachel Morin, a mother of 5, was raped and murdered by a man who entered illegally as well. These aren't isolated stories, but the media rarely treats them as part of a larger problem. Yet when an ICE agent kills a woman who was actively attacking him with her vehicle, suddenly there are protests and obstruction. Of course, the obstruction was already going on, but there's an escalation. This isn't just about murder. Illegal immigration affects wages, housing, courts, road safety, and even elections. Every system it touches bends under the strain. If compassion means protecting people, then enforcing the law isn't cruelty, it's responsibility. Yeah. The end. Yeah, it goes in with a lot of this going on. The fact is that woman that was killed, she was part of an organization that obstructs. Now, what they call themselves is observers, right? If you're an observer, then that means you're not involved.
Yeah,
you're not involved in the protest. You're not
interfere.
involved in anything. You're not obstructing. You're just standing back and you're observing and you're making sure, and you would report anything you think is illegal, right? That's not what they're doing. You're blocking roads and actively trying to prevent ICE from doing their job, which is constitutionally mandated. That's why we have, a federal law.
That's why we voted for Trump.
Yes. Then that's not observing. That's obstruction, and that's what she was doing. And then, of course, when she tried to get away, she hit an ICE agent. That's what killed her.
I mean,
the same ICE agent, he had been run over before and dragged. I don't know how far he had to
to
get.
me personally, I think the dude just had PTSD.
Yeah.
I mean, I would. If I was dragged by someone basically almost trying to do the same thing, hit me with a fucking car. Yeah.
Yeah, he had to have so many weeks of rehab, and he 33 stitches in his leg from being dragged so far.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and she's the one that's responsible.
Like we said at the top of the show, I feel sorry for her children.
Yeah, 3 kids, I think.
Yeah, with different baby daddies.
Of course.
Not yet. I was just setting it up. We still got one more segment. But yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna find her kids one of these days. I'm gonna sit them down and says, "I'm sorry, your mommy had to die. She was stupid." So that's just my personal belief, my personal opinion on it. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of that. As I alluded to, we're doing format changes. So this is the second Saturday of the month. So we're doing weird stories from last month. So go ahead and hit the trailer for that.
What the fuck? It's time for weird stories from last month.
All right, guys. So these are all some of the weird stories that I found from December 2025. On December 7th, the Washington Post reported a drone flew over Lee Correctional Institute in Bishopville, South Carolina, and dropped the ingredients of a swishy holiday dinner. Steak, crab legs, along with a small container of Old Bay seasoning, 2 bags of marijuana, and a pack of Marlboro cigarettes. The contraband was picked up by law enforcement before reaching its intended recipient. The South Carolina Department of Corrections said spokesman Crystal Stain said the prison receives nightly attacks of drones trying to drop drugs into the prison, but this was a bit unusual even for us. I'm guessing the inmate who was expecting this package are a bit crabby.
Yeah, so that's actually a real thing. When I worked at the prison, one of my jobs was to be a sharpshooter in the tower, and they were like, "Yeah, be on the lookout for drones coming in and dropping drugs into the yard for the inmates to pick up, and then they sell them to the other inmates. That's how they make money, whatnot. That's how they keep their business going when they're inside." And they're like, yeah, you have our permission to shoot down the drones with a shotgun if they
fucking
come in. And I was like, oh, I hope
it's
I
skeet
fucking
shooting,
get
man.
one. This is fucking awesome. But they never did. 'Cause I worked nights and they wouldn't do it at night because the inmates aren't out there at night.
I wonder when that started, because I remember seeing a movie years ago back when drones were first coming out, and maybe it was even before then. They used to have the remote control helicopters, but those were really loud as opposed to little drones.
Well, the drones are fucking loud.
Some of them
definitely hear them.
Those. Well, yeah, you can kind of hear them, but if it's kind of windy or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like a piercing kind of like 4 blades going at really high speed. You could definitely hear it.
The one I got my grandson was pretty quiet. I could hear it, but it was pretty quiet. And it was small, but you could actually bring small packages. They could carry small packages.
Oh, yeah. In that case.
Yeah. I'm talking the little ones. I'm not talking the bigger ones.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. They're not talking about my package.
Yeah,
they're not talking about my package.
I only had the one to compare it to because I don't own one myself. I just bought my grandson.
No, yeah. These would have been have 3 or 4 miles of range on them. They can carry super heavy loads, deliver drugs and stuff, and then come all the way back and stuff.
That would be awesome. But yeah, I mean, I could see somebody using a smaller one just to drop it just right on the other side of the fence, or even on the opposite. Just you can get your fingers through,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, not really, because there's a double chain link fence with razor wire.
Right, okay.
Yeah. All right, next little thing here. Law enforcement questioned Calvin Johnson, 36, about a stolen BMW he had just crashed into Osmond Beach, Florida. They got an earful. The smoking gun reported. Investigators say Johnson took the car on December the 8th and drove it at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour before the crash. But Johnson had a different explanation. He said he was teleported into the vehicle and told officers, "You saved me from aliens." He was charged with grand theft auto, and they suspended his license.
Mm-hmm. How high was that guy?
A lot, I'm guessing.
Was he trying for the insanity defense or something?
I don't know, man. All right. Among 80,000 items that were traded into GameStop, because recently GameStop had things as trade anything day. So you can bring anything, they'll give you some kind of credit for it. On December the 6th were a goose, a framed dog portrait, and a tiny Jesus. But in Constantia, Texas, may have received the weirdest item: a lounging taxidermy bobcat. A company spokesman said that the store gave out about $400,000 in trade credit vouchers. Our customers showed up with big imaginations. We are very happy with the turnout. I want to go there. If they're going to be doing this as an annual thing, I'm going to take sex toys. And we're going to review it. We're going to record it. We're going to put it online. I want to bring a couple of dildos. I'm going to lose money because I'll buy them brand new. Well, because I'm not taking out of my private stash. But I want to go there next year if they do this again. And I just want to see if they'll take it.
I mean, they got to have some kind of standard.
Yeah. I say we go on the website first and see what they're not willing to accept. I'm pretty sure that's one of them.
We'll find out. Next little story. Police in Newcastle, Delaware received a call on December the 10th from Caitlin Baxter, 21, who wanted to retrieve some items from a Honda Sienna that had been towed. And she had the car the day before, she was taken into custody the same street where the Honda had been stolen and was charged with felony motor vehicle. So she left stuff in a stolen car that she stole, and then it got towed away, and basically they arrested her for stealing the car to begin with.
Stupid people.
Yeah, it's like that video that I showed you guys last week of the cop.
They stole the drugs they were trying to sell them. So we called 911.
All right, last one, guys. At the Amble Links Primary School in Northumberland, England, naughty elves have been taking up their game a notch. The BBC reported on December the 7th, some of their hijinks have included bricking up the school's entrance, filling the head teacher's office with balls, and getting a herd of sheep to block the school's entrance. For 6 years, community members have helped pull off the elves' pranks. Head teacher Paul Hensley said, "There's just been so much community involvement, which has been tremendous. It does involve some very, 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 very early mornings. as it's trying to have things ready when the breakfast club children start coming in. And then he just finishes off saying it's memories for them. I think that's pretty cool. Well, they just do random pranks. Well, I don't know. Bricking up the fucking entrance? That would be... I would be pissed. Like, especially if I'm like maintenance there. Like, God damn, I got to get a sledgehammer and a crowbar.
I'd be like, you break it, you fix it.
All right, guys. And that's the end of your word stories for the month. Some pretty interesting ones. Some pretty funny ones. But with that being said, it is now time for the game. Go ahead and hit the intro for that.
You know what time it is, baby. It's time to play some fucking games. My nipples are so hard right now.
All right, guys. This week we are going to be playing Murder Party 2. So go ahead and load it up, guys. All right.
Murder Party 2.
Murder Party 2. And this one is a little different than the first Murder Party. I think it's actually a little bit more forgiving because...
Did everybody get in?
No. You started it before I got in there.
I didn't. I clicked join audience.
Yeah, we're going to have to cancel it and start over.
Let's go back.
Oh, shit.
Can you hit F5 or something?
No, I'm going to have to cancel it.
So we got to start all over?
Yeah.
Exit? No.
I don't know what happened here. Let's try this again. Solely highly done. All right. WTYX.
There we go.
All right. Are we all in?
Sure.
Yeah.
It says 3 of 8 players.
Yeah. Okay. So we're all in now. So well produced this show is.
We're professional.
Yes.
Why would you want to stay somewhere called the Murder Hotel?
I would. My daughter actually was telling me that there's a haunted hotel in the town that's been closed for a while and they just barely reopened it. I was like, fuck!
This one in San Antonio.
Well, yeah, but this one, like where she lives in Ballinger, is a real small town. It's actually at night. It's very creepy. Or it could just because of all the people on meth.
Little meth heads running around.
Yeah.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die.
Why wake me up?
Yeah, no shit.
Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive. And that one survivor will get a coupon for 20% off your next visit.
Ooh.
All right.
20%.
First question. Olivia Colman won Best Actress at the Oscars for portraying which queen in The Favorite?
What?
Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is...
I don't fucking know.
Fuck!
Got the question right.
Fuck you!
Really? Did you know that or you guessed?
Kind of, for both.
Welcome to the killing room.
Wow, this is how we die, huh?
Yeah, sure.
We're going to play chalices.
Okay.
I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
It's one of you guys.
Really?
The safe player.
Yeah.
James.
Now it's your turn to play.
Now, what cup would he have
Pick a chalice to
picked?
drink from.
Um.
Drinking from a cup with a poison pellet will kill you. Salud. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Yay!
Cowards. That's not cool.
Just in case you like scores, here's where I keep them. Let's keep moving. What's the name of Dan Savage's internationally syndicated advice column?
Who?
I don't fucking know.
All right, I'm choosing the one that's I would probably do. Fuck!
Oh, wow. None of us got it right.
Savage Advice sounds pretty decent to me,
that's what I
right?
picked.
Savage Love just sounds like a rape fantasy or something.
Seriously.
Sounds like a porno flick.
Okay, this one is more of an experience. Please accept these gifts before the cops bag them as evidence.
Okay.
Pick a box and keep what's inside. Beware.
Fuck off!
That belonged to my grandma Despair. Fun fact, she wasn't really my grandmother, just a family friend that killed and replaced my grandmother. Why don't you, choose one of your fingers to cut off?
Fuck you!
This is
You
not
got a knife.
Choose a finger.
There. I don't need a pinky. Because all I need is 3. 1 in the pink, 2 in the stink.
This hotel hasn't been updated much since I was a kid. Same
Bless you.
carpet, a lot of the same bloodstains. It really brings me back. Let's try another one. Which of these cars has 4 doors?
Okay.
Fuck.
Picked this.
Fuck.
Not a car guy.
Watch out, they have a knife.
Fuck you. No, I'm not a car guy.
I'm sorry, but I think you're gonna have to cut off another finger.
You're running out of fingers.
For real though. Choose a finger.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Save that one for traffic.
I guess. I'm not losing my middle finger, sir.
Let's keep moving. How much does it cost to buy a vowel on Wheel of Fortune?
I don't fucking know. What the hell?
I actually know this. And I can't fucking choose it.
This.
Yeah.
Come on.
The rest of you, I want to show you something.
Yeah, see, every time I cut off a finger, I lose the ability to choose the 3rd and the 4th option.
Oh, wow.
So I can only choose the top 2.
I'm going to dictate a message to you.
Lame.
Write down as much of what I say as you can. They will be typing too. And if they type better than you, you die.
God, this sucks.
What?
Okay, starting letter now. It pains me deeply to have to write to you in my current emotional state, but here we are. While my previous visits to your store have been nothing short of delightful, my last trip filled me with disappointment and rage. Please understand that I will be buying my scented candles elsewhere. Time's up. And here's how you did.
I fucking suck.
But did anyone do
Fuck you!
P.S. Good job.
I really didn't get any of that, so I didn't do
I gotta
anything.
say, you look pretty badass with that knife.
I'm tired of cutting my fingers off, okay, guys?
We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Which of these is a Vincent van Gogh painting? Yeah, I was an art major.
Oh, I wonder what options I can choose. Ugh.
This.
Nope.
I still wouldn't have been able to get it.
I was an art major and I couldn't remember.
It's time for donations.
Okay.
Each get $500.
Ooh.
Give some of that money to your friend.
Okay.
The person who ends up with the most most money will die. But if you give to someone and they have $800 or more, I will kill you instead.
Ah.
Begin. Time for fiscal revelations.
What?
Get rich and die trying.
Come on.
Oh, he exploded, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Keep playing, and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game.
See?
Let's try another one. I'm not picking favorites, but which of my ornamental fish is festooned with clues?
What? I mean, literally, I only have two options.
This.
Fuck!
Oh. Yeah.
The rest of you, it's time. Are you ready to
I'm not being pegged. I'm not being pegged here.
You're going to drop out this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Hey, you. Pick the landing slots that kill. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. I made this
Fuck!
class. Heyo! You know what this means.
Fuck off. You already took two of my fucking fingers.
Wow.
Oh, what happened?
I think it crashed.
The game connection interrupted.
Oh, did you rage quit?
No.
I'm just kidding. Well.
Oh, well.
Connection to Jack. Well, I guess James is the winner.
James won.
Again?
So, yeah.
Won again. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was short, but I guess we're having internet issues.
Yeah.
It's really cold outside. And
yeah, we've been experiencing some weird weather. So, oh well. So, there's the game. Fun. Final thoughts, Ram.
Get fucked. You can't high five anymore.
I still got the three fingers right here. I mean, I still got the most important.
Yeah, for traffic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was awesome.
Looking
forward to next week.
Yes.
We're watching Carrie.
Yeah, next week we're going to watch Carrie and Carrie. We're going to double it up. It's going to be awesome.
James?
Right.
James, final thoughts?
My final thoughts is don't get sucked into the fake outrage and like, subscribe, and share.
Yep. And get ready for more book reviews.
Yeah, and buy some of James's books.
Yes, buy his books. I'm telling you, the reviews are amazing. Just wait until you see what the next one's going to be. My final thought is, I'm kind of glad the game crashed because I was losing horribly. But at the end of the day, James won again, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And, fuck off.